Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition here of Almost Football, the number one podcast to play out loud on speakers to wake up the local campers at a summer camp in the woods. Reveille, you don't need it. Just blast this podcast for an hour and a half to wake up the folks. We're happy you're here. I know some of you are probably like me, quite upset with the results of what's going on over the weekend, and that would be Iowa football in this case, which we're going to be forced to talk about. There's many of you guys don't know this, but Tyler Kluver is actually across me. He's pointing a gun on the other side of this camera. Dude, I'm forced to talk about the upsetting loss this weekend. So, but no, it's I'm glad that you guys are here. It's good to see your smiling faces as well. Are you guys thrilled with excitement? How do you guys feel? Zach,
won the bye week.
You won the bye week, okay?
Won the bye week.
Had a great weekend. Had a great weekend of not watching a lot of college sports.
Okay, well that's exactly what
Iowa
everyone
football
wants.
fan would not have said that.
Yeah,
that's what that's what everyone's.
My family contract outweighed my Iowa contract this week.
They're that's what everyone wants to hear is they're turning into a college sports shows that I didn't watch. It's what they want to hear from you, Zach. It's why we pay you the big bucks.
I watched the morning games and the night games. There was a gap in the afternoon.
Now hold on. So I just couldn't help but notice.
Interesting.
There's a certain team played in the afternoon. Do you want to talk about this now or later? It's going to come up soon. What do you want to do?
We can do whatever. Yeah, we can go for it.
Call 303-578-0864 to ask a question. We have voicemails to get into. I'm excited to talk about them. Call in. Ask anything you want. Some people have been using it just as their own personal therapy. No questions, just venting, yelling into yelling into the mic, yelling at their phone. Do that as well. 303-578-0864. Call in to Almost Football, which is brought to you by FanDuel, the number one place to bet on sports. Joey, can you pull up for us real quick? Just what does FanDuel want us to look at right now? Can you pull up is there Heisman odds that you can look at? What's calling your attention right now on the FanDuel Sports app?
Let's open it up real quick. This is slow internet, not slow FanDuel, by the way.
That's okay. I don't think people were thinking that. It's okay.
Let's look at NHL odds.
Okay, why not?
Sure.
All right.
What did you know? The Colorado Avalanche Stanley Cup.
There we go.
Favorites plus 500. Yes.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. So you can bet the Avalanche, make a good financial decision. This isn't investment advice, but hey, I don't know anything about the stock market. I'm going to be honest with you right now. But what I do know is that you can almost 5x your money by betting on the Colorado Avalanche. Long-term investing. Hey, what market can you show me right now out there that can either lose you $100 or make you $500 out there? I don't know. In when's June? Is the S&P that good? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Can it 5x? Has the market ever gone up that much in one day? I have no idea. I don't know anything about stocks.
You got the wrong group of guys here.
It's FanDuel, sponsored by FanDuel. We're going to get into the games from this weekend, but we had big news come out today. This is why I kind of like doing these on Mondays, actually, a little bit, because when we used to talk about the games on Sundays, you'd get it out by Monday morning, which is always nice. But then, just to make everyone upset, there would always be some big news comes out Monday morning at 11 a.m. And you're like, gosh, I would have loved to have talked about that. But now, just this evening, James Franklin is announced as Virginia Tech's new coach. I think that I'm guessing James Franklin, he didn't get not the Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is a fine job. I'm guessing James Franklin didn't get one of the jobs he wanted, or it wasn't good enough for him. There's no way that James Franklin, when he was like, I'm going to go somewhere, I'm going to go somewhere, I'm going to prove everyone wrong, was like, I'm going to do that at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing right there that he's coaching there, but I'm just guessing that either Florida State or LSU or, one of these schools, maybe even a Florida or something. He thought he was going to go there, and it just isn't happening. Is just my guess as to what it is. Now, on the other side, Virginia Tech fans, this is the best hire possible. This is a absolute home run. I would be thrilled, ecstatic. I saw a video today of what's his Green Lights podcast, Chris Long, Virginia fan, former Virginia player, in full disarray. over it. Very upset. That should tell you enough of how good of a hire this is. This is great news for Virginia Tech. I'm a little nervous of James Franklin being a little, I don't know, is he cool enough for Enter Sandman? I'm not sure what he's going to do there with that. But otherwise, I mean, Virginia Tech, like, he's a great recruiter. You're going to have a bunch of studs. It's the ACC. It's wide open every single year. Like, there's a non-zero chance James Franklin can just go win the ACC next year.
Yeah.
The way he recruits, like Virginia Tech, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know if Virginia Tech fans, you got Miami this weekend. Do you even care? No. Not that you didn't care before, but like this is the best win you've had all season.
Yeah. Not like, at all. The season's over. Like this started 2026 for them.
Yeah.
As it rightfully should.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to the recruiting aspect, I saw a great stat that said that Penn State has had 17 decommits since he got fired. And I think Florida has had 0 and LSU's had 1 decommit.
So he's saying, hey, just so you know, wherever I'm going, you're going.
Oh, or pretty much, yes.
Okay.
17 guys.
Yeah.
And like you said, and they're all going to Virginia Tech. And look, man, that's a beautiful campus. It's a great location. You asked me and Joey when Hugh Freeze got fired if we would take James Franklin. And I think the answer is yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're going to win 10 games.
If 10 games was a cardinal sin in in Happy Valley over the past few years, I get the frustration there. Do I think some of the team quit on him? Yes. But if you win 10 games 4 years in a row at Virginia Tech, they might build a statue of you.
Yes.
And also, so here's the thing. Do you guys remember? Here's what I think would be interesting. 10 years ago, Virginia Tech beat Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Start out the season. What if we renewed a non-conference game here? It would be so funny. It would be hilarious if Virginia Tech just all of a sudden just starts knocking off. Like they schedule Ohio State, beat them. They go to the playoff next year. They go to the semis. They just start beating all these teams. They beat Michigan. They just first round. It's at the big house. They just go in there. They beat them like 20-15. You know, just solid running the ball.
So good.
Great defense. Like that would be the funniest.
Yes.
I don't even know if like I it might have sounded like I was a James Franklin hater when I was like he's the when I was like I don't know if he's cool enough for understand man. James Franklin at Virginia Tech, no opinion at all. It's completely neutral. Don't totally fine with it. No worries at all. He took, I believe, he got he got Vanderbilt to 9 wins in 2 seasons there, and that's in that's in the SEC. It's different than today's ACC. He's already what is he 1 or 2 best coach in the ACC right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Who's the competition? Norvell, not Norvell. Sorry, Dabo, Cristobal.
Yeah, Cristobal.
I'd say I like Jeff Brom. I'm going to be honest. I like Jeff Brom.
Yeah, but like he's not a better coach. Like James Franklin can coach.
Yeah, so
he can coach.
I mean, as long as he doesn't run into Jerry Neuheisel, should be fine. That would actually be. Do you think any ACC schools are like, well, we have to get Neuheisel now? We have to get him now. We have to. He's the Franklin stopper. We have to get him. So that would be interesting. But now I think I will be rooting for Virginia Tech has to make the playoff semifinals or the championship. Virginia Tech can win the whole thing now. I'll allow it. Okay.
That was quick.
The funniest thing possible would be Virginia Tech wins 2 national titles.
Oh God!
Right away.
Right
away. And you gotta. I mean, look.
17 recruits.
That's a lot of recruits.
That's a lot of recruits.
It's a lot of recruits. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. But hey, I mean, like your path to winning the ACC is.
I was going to say it's not far off because your chances of getting a playoff are like drastically improved because he's the best coach in the ACC automatically. Like you said, besides Cristobal, and Cristobal's got his flaws.
I can just see it right now. They schedule Ohio State in the non-con. It's in Blacksburg.
Oh,
place is going nuts. Opening up the season.
Oh my God!
Some true freshman quarterback just throws a pick six, first drive. It's over.
Is anyone concerned the ACC is going to enhance his doofus moves though? Because he had quite a few doofus moves.
He's always going to.
I mean, I guess
they might be enhanced now.
Well, Cristobal was at Oregon before, right? He wasn't nearly as doofusy there. I mean, he was completely fine. But that could be a thing. And this is too. The ACC could look completely different here very soon as well. So I don't know. Maybe it gets all weird. I don't know. And maybe the SEC just goes and gets Clemson and FSU. And then it gets even easier. Who knows? I have no idea how it's all going to be. But I would say Virginia Tech fans, this is the best thing that could have happened. Like you probably weren't getting Lane. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't. I don't think it was happening. This is a great hire for them. And then I guess now I'm kind of rooting for James Franklin. I guess a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying it.
He's so funny, man. It's so good.
That would be all-time comedy. How many episodes of Saturday Night Live would that be funnier than? Like anything post
a lot of them
post 2011, a lot of them. Sorry, that was a dig at Lauren. Unnecessary. He's a big fan of their show, so I can't be too mean to him. Uncle Lauren, that's what we call him. We're that close. So that. But yeah, do you guys have any other opinions, James Franklin? Is that?
No, I mean, great hire. All kidding aside, like
gets everything started. I mean,
yeah.
It doesn't quite throw the carousel into any crazy effect or anything just because he was already out of a job, but they didn't like steal someone or anything. But no, hey, it's only going to get crazier. And congrats to the Virginia Tech Hokies out there. What do we want to start here? Do we want to start? Let's just start in the Big Ten. The Big Ten had a little bit of I'd say it was a decent weekend of showcasing Big Ten games. It wasn't. There were some duds in there, but there was also some fun. And it was all centered around the Iowa Hawkeyes going out to Los Angeles, to the City of Angels in, get this, a absolute downpour of rain. I was completely lied to about what happens in Southern California. I was told for years how perfect the weather is. I had watched the movies. I'll tell you how nice the weather is in California, just to be Seattle, Washington South. Seattle was nicer this weekend. Albert Hammond, the great artist, lied to us. He said it never rains in Southern California in his 1972 hit song. It rains all the time, it looks like, down there. I don't understand what's going on. They are squeegeeing the water off of the grass. They don't even have a tarp. They're not even ready for it at all. They are squeegeeing the water off of the grass. They had like shovels out there. They're like, we're just going to shovel the water off. And this is completely moot point to the game, but I was like, I thought when we added them, we were gaining good weather. I thought when we brought all these guys in, it's like, oh, we're going to add this is like vacation time for the Iowa fans who right now it's getting chilly out there.
Iowa travels so outside. Well, you even bring the rain, Grant.
They bring it with them. Yeah. Bring the elements. They bring the elements with them.
See, it's why you're a good friend. You're spending this into a compliment.
I thought it was a compliment. Joey's right.
There you go. Yeah, no. All right. Yeah.
Go. Actually, came away more impressed with Southern Cal.
Came away more impressed with the weather. actually thought it was a beautiful day in Los Angeles. So that was kind of funny there. Now, I have a lot of thoughts on the game, and I'm going to talk a lot. You've heard a lot of them, I'm sure, and if you're listening to this, you don't want to hear a lot more about them. And I'll discuss some other stuff on the Patreon later this week. But what bothers me the most is that I just couldn't help but notice that Zach signed a contract 2 weeks ago, agreeing to 5 Iowa football games a year. And 2 minutes before it starts, unprompted, Zach Housen sends me a text of him and a playbill for The Lion King the musical. Like the Hawkeyes are running out on the field. Yep. It says, here comes Kirk Ferentz and the Iowa Hawkeyes looking to pull an upset. And Zach's like, big things this afternoon. And it's just a photo of him and Simba. Yep. 250. Like it. You could have just not said anything. Boy. You could have just not said anything, and I would assumed you watched it.
Yeah, but it was good for content. Like
good for content would have been you watching it. Like you have a content contract.
I know. I do.
And this isn't to mention that I basically bailed you out of it last week because you're like, I watched you doing Gamecast. Mm-hmm. I was watching Rice and said you've watched more Rice since the contract.
Well, I was being paid to be the Rice game, so
you get paid to do this too.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Lion King's fantastic, guys. By the way, if you've never seen it, it was incredible. It was my first Broadway play. Man, it was incredible.
you've seen Lion King. Like, what did you
No, I
see
haven't-
during
I
it that
haven't
was
seen
so
the
incredible?
play.
You know how
I
it
have not seen
it
the
goes.
play, but I hadn't seen the play. 10 out of 10 because I would highly recommend it,
Was
even
Scar
on
a
a
little
football
bit scary?
Saturday.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah,
Joey,
it was a little. Yeah, he
time
did
out.
great. Scar was
Scary.
Scar was a great actor. Yeah,
I'm calling
scary.
time out here real quick. Joey, this is
Sidebar.
sidebar. Just me and you here. Should we be concerned at all that since I welcome Zach into the Iowa football fandom that we're 0-2 in heartbreaking losses since then?
yeah.
I was
he's
trying to tell
refused
you.
to watch any of them
I tried to tell you
since
last
signing
week.
his five-game contract.
Tried to tell you. You bailed him out. I don't know. Can you void the contract? He hasn't followed through.
I'll have to talk to my attorney.
We
I'm
can't.
not
We
sure
don't
if we
want him
can.
back.
I
We
mean,
have to find another fan base to go.
now, luckily, I do think Zach's Iowa basketball breakdowns, I've loved them so far. And he has been watching those. I've been getting texts during those. He's been doing a good job there. So I think we're going to give him a little bit of a pass. But if I don't notice that you are in-depth watching Iowa versus Michigan State this weekend, I can't save you from the fan base. I can't save you from them. I can only do so much. But I'll be...
I'll be on vacation this week too, so let me see what the time and place is.
Oh boy,
he's
not going to watch it.
You can't be serious. We're in the
middle.
You're
going to get trampled by wildebeests here, Zach.
I should be. Yeah,
you're getting trampled by the wildebeests.
This one shouldn't be hard to watch.
If you send me a playbill at 2:20 on Saturday of you at Newsies, I'm going to be so mad.
I won't have one.
Hey, Jersey boys. Look at this.
I'll
box tickets.
I'll be at a bar. I'll probably be at a bar watching Iowa football.
Well, only time will tell.
I'm not convinced.
I was a little disappointed. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it was Lion King Day. You remember what was it? Months and months ago, we're almost ruined. I almost spilled the beans to my daughter. She was so surprised.
It's more that you didn't have to say anything. Why did you?
I know.
It's like you went out of your way to be like, I'm breaching the contract. You could have just said nothing. Like we lost the game before it even started because you're like, you're like, I guess I wonder let's see if they've changed Lion King at all in the past 30 years.
It was great.
I came way more impressed with Zach.
Yeah,
for exposing himself.
I actually came way more impressed by Mufasa. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Adult Simba, great actor.
No. Iowa loses to you. I'm sorry. You said girl Simba. There's
no adult Simba.
Adult Simba. Okay. Yeah. You didn't like young Simba.
Oh, kid Simba was great. Yeah, kid Simba was great, but adult Simba was really good. I liked adult Simba.
Is that did you get it all off your chest now? Is that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend it. To all the listeners out there, Lion King, the Broadway musical, fantastic.
No, they're well aware of what Lion King is. It came out 30 years ago. They're well aware of it. This isn't new.
28 years ago, 1997 was the first play.
When did the movie come out?
Joey, stop.
30 years
Joey.
ago. So it's fantastic. Buell Theater. Yeah. Buell Theater.
Iowa loses to USC. Again, I'll have more thoughts with the picture on over, but big picture, Big Ten look is that you and I don't like being a lot of the conversation surrounding this game is about officiating, and I don't like being a complaining about officiating guy. And I know it's hypocritical because I posted a photo of what looked like Keaton Wetchin's foot being imbalanced on a critical catch that it ended the game, but it shouldn't have ended the game. And I know I'm the guy that's been like tinfoil hatting, sounding like Alex Jones about the Kansas City Chiefs for the past 10 years now when it comes to officiating. But I get it's hypocritical, but like complaining about officiating is just not. It's unrewarding.
It doesn't feel good.
It makes you feel worse. I'm just giving out advice right now. It's just that, like, being the guy that's on Monday morning, be like, well, the officials got us. This is great. It's fun, but it doesn't like make you feel better about your next game. Like being like, oh, if we just cleaned up these couple plays, like we could go win more games, or like this could get better for next year. Like you being like the officiating. Like, look at these, like, they did miss face mask calls. Like, I saw all the videos on Twitter too, guys, but like that doesn't affect like how we're going to get improvements from like our center who's going to the NFL next year for the guy who's going to replace him. Like it doesn't do anything for us, is my point there. And I don't want to
issue an apology to you,
the officials.
because that
because we had
you just
that
want to feel bad about
we've
yourself.
had two of
Yeah,
those. We've had two of those this year.
it's just
Now,
not-
hold on. Now, when you say we, is that the cast of The Lion King, or is that or is that Iowa, or is that James Madison? Which one
yeah,
is that?
two of those.
we, Zach, we.
Yeah.
Auburn football's had two apologies this year.
There you
That's
go.
what
They
kinda
they
led-
actually
started
they
leading to
told
my
us to
retirement.
they told me
I
to
just
they
couldn't
told
do
them
it.
to shove it. That's what happened. But and I don't like, and again, I'm not here about the officiating, or we lost the game for other reasons. But that's my just take on like should I feel about officiating? That's my opinion on it. Now, big picture wise, you could tinfoil hat it that all of a sudden the officiating did feel weird. And USC now is very alive for you got game day now at Oregon this week, and all of a sudden it's very like USC, if they beat Oregon, they're in the playoff now, and that it could have been spoiled. Am I throwing that tinfoil hat on? No, but I do understand where that conclusion comes from. If you are a tinfoil hat guy, like there's a guy in a van out there who's like he's appearing on the Alex Jones show coming up this week, and he's being like, I heard the refs talking about the calls. You're like, oh, dude, that sounds crazy. Then there'll be like a 30 for 30 release later, and like the evidence is coming together out there, guys.
Key
But
witness.
in the Big Ten, we have 5 teams now possible for the playoff, and the odds of I'd say getting all 5 in are quite slim, and it would be a massive, massive problem for just the playoff as a whole. If I'm being honest, like there would be a 10-2 team that gets left out, and I don't know what we do at that point. If USC wins out and Michigan wins out, a 10-2 team's not getting in from some conference, and it's going to be bad. Or Notre Dame. Actually, maybe it's not the end of the world then, but
Yeah,
you understand my point. No, actually, yes, it would still happen because you would have. Hold on,
wouldn't that be 4 teams because USC and Oregon play?
but Oregon would be 10-2.
Well,
Right, is
don't
that how-
Washington and Oregon play?
But Washington's
I don't
out.
think 5 teams can get in.
Washington's
Oh,
out.
Washington's out. Yeah,
They went to Wisconsin and lost. So yeah, you're 5 teams. Ohio State, Indiana, they're in. I think they could lose out and be in, if I'm being honest. I think they're in no matter what.
sure. Yeah.
I think they've locked in at least a at-large at this point. Oregon, I'd say, is the 3rd team, like most likely to be in right now, just because they're favored against USC. I think they're going to beat USC. So there's that. And then you have USC and Michigan are the like maybe get-ins. USC would have to beat Oregon, and then Michigan would have to beat Ohio State. I think it should. I think Oregon is the better team than USC, so I think they're going to win. Should I be rooting for USC though? And like I don't know. Should I feel good? Like Oregon already feels more. Oregon has embraced the Big Ten so much since they're being here. They're like we're going with the bad weather. We're gonna run the football bunch. We're like USC has. I don't know how much I like USC representing the Big Ten right now. Still, is that fair to say?
I still don't like both of them. I still don't like any of them, but that's besides the point.
They don't ask me about who to keep in the conferences, Zach.
Very fair. But yeah,
They
you're
only
right.
ask me about
Oregon
who I'm going
has
to
felt
cast
like
in The
they've
Lion
embraced
King
it.
for the spring musical. But
Mufasa. Got it saying that one.
but I just wanted to get that off my chest a little bit. And now, so Michigan though, they go to Wrigley Field this week, and I feel like not enough people are talking about it. They win. That yes, they played Northwestern at Wrigley Field, and they won on a game-winning field goal. Like Northwestern had them beat, and Michigan escaped. Is Michigan setting themselves up for as another scenario where absolutely no one believes they can beat Ohio State and they're just going to win like 14-10?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like I would feel more confident that Michigan would lose to Ohio State if they were like both high flying in this game. But like it's almost now everyone is so confident that Ohio State is going to beat Michigan again at the end of the season. I'm like, it's going to be almost impossible to not pick Michigan at this point.
Yep.
Like, or I'm going to take Ohio State again when they're 21-point favorites, and I'm gonna. It's the games. I'm gonna look up at halftime. I'm like, dude, Michigan just got another fumble on the goal line, and they're going the other way. Like, it's gonna be like. I don't know if that's the best outlook, and there's going to be the tape people that are like, "This is so dumb that they have no chance." But I'm like, it kind of looks like
they didn't have a chance last year.
They told them they didn't have a chance the year before that. Man, like it's. I would be. I don't know if a game-winning field goal against Northwestern on a baseball field would be cause for concern for the Ohio State fans, but just keep an eye out. That's all I'm saying. Just keep an eye out. And then USC, I will say that the USC teams do play better defense now. It's not great defense, but it is defense.
I mean, it's anything's better than what it used to be.
They're better at stopping the run now. Do I think it's enough for Oregon? No. Do I think it's enough to win the national championship this year? No. But they also this dude Mekhi Lemon is open all the time. Like he's the best receiver he's the second best receiver. He's probably not better than Jeremiah Smith, if I'm being honest. But he's the best receiver I've seen Iowa play this year. He's probably the best receiver I've seen Iowa play in like 2 years. Or I guess we played Jeremiah Smith last year as well. So not named Jeremiah Smith. He's probably the best receiver Iowa's played in a long time, if I'm being honest. And that's how good Jeremiah Smith is. I don't know what USC's ceiling is, my problem. Is that okay? Can I say that?
Yeah, it's fair.
I think I get a good grasp of their floor. It's probably 9-3. But I don't know what their ceiling is.
Semifinal?
Okay. You can talk me into it. Like who? Yeah. Like of the playoff teams right now with USC, like I think Oregon can get to the semis. I think Indiana, of course, can get. I think Indiana can get.
Semi seems kind of high, actually.
I think Ohio State can get there. I think Oregon and all of them are capable, and maybe USC goes and beats Oregon. I'm there. But when it comes to like Michigan, I don't think they're good enough to get to a semi. I don't think USC quite is there. But also, like if it lined up correctly, and USC's going to a game at Georgia Tech, and then they have like I'd probably take USC. And then at that point, it's like, who knows? So,
yeah.
And then I don't know the way. What do you got? Talk to me.
No, I was just trying to think my way through there. Yeah. Georgia Tech, maybe like a Notre Dame or something. I don't know. But I don't think that happened.
I don't know. Now we're talking quarterfinals, maybe. I think semifinals can be stretching it.
Mm-hmm. Should I feel any blame at all for talking a bunch of shit about Lincoln Riley for the past like 7 years of my life for this game?
No. That's not on you. Blame it on
Zach. You're good. Yeah,
I felt personal.
I'll take the blame. Yeah.
Blame Mufasa.
Yep. No,
actually, I blame Scar. That movie would have been
Scar.
That story would have been 20 minutes if Scar wasn't just a normal uncle.
Great point.
Whatever it is.
Great point.
We have Scar. I think is Scar. I like. Scar, where does Scar rank in all-time villains of all time? He's got to be up there in terms of just iconic evil. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, like Vader, number one, easy, not up for debate. I'd say like Joker is up there.
Joker's up there.
Who's
Star's up there.
Syndrome easily up there. Probably Brian Kelly I'd put up there.
Yeah, sure.
I'd say even like
is Sankey on your board there?
Sankey is like Sankey's like who's the guy? This is real nerd stuff. Who's the behind the scenes guy? They say in Star Wars, it's like he's the most powerful Sith Lord, but we never actually see him. Darth Plagueis or whatever. Who actually, if you look it up, it's apparently there's some people who believe it's E.T. from the movie E.T. is actually Darth Plagueis, but that's a different discussion. But he's in Phantom Menace, but not enough people talk about that. E.T.'s just in it. He's in the movie. You can see him. Now, what were we talking about? Favorite villains and Scar's up there?
I don't know.
Greg Sankey's there. We can go on to the SEC now. Speaking of Greg Sankey is pushing for the 16-team playoff right now, which I don't think is the worst idea in the world. But he wants a lot of people want the 16-team thing right now, but I don't think they realize Sankey wants it for different reasons.
Yes,
Sankey wants 16 teams so he can get all the SEC teams in.
All 16.
He wants like all of them besides Arkansas in it right now. Like that's what he wants. He wants like a 10 SEC teams get in. Is what he wants. He does not want it because he's like, I actually would like to see Miami get a shot. That's not what he thinks. That's not what he wants. He just wants more SEC teams. That's why he wants 16. I don't think 16 solves any problems. I think 12 is fine.
It probably just creates more. Yeah.
Now, in the auto bids is what gets a lot of talk right now because the ACC is struggling right now. A lot of people don't even think that. I think Texas Tech is probably going to win the Big 12. I think they're 100% deserving of a bid. I think they're undeniably one of the 12 best teams in the country right now. So, I understand the criticism of the auto, especially with the G5 right now. Like that first playoff poll comes out, it's no G5 teams ranked. Do I think one of them maybe should have been? Sure, but it doesn't matter. If they're like 24th, is the argument that different? No. Now, here's my opinion on why I would like the G5 auto bid. I don't think 12 teams can win the national championship anyway.
No.
So if we're just throwing some team to the wolves no matter what, why not just give James Madison a chance? What
Give
does
him a
it
shot.
Just give them a chance. And then like the once every 10 years when they actually win, it's fun. It's more fun than like seeing, I don't know, like running. It would be more fun than running like a 8-4 team out there.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, we just had a conversation like, what is USC's ceiling? And it's not win the national championship. I think there's literally 1, 2, maybe 3 teams that can win a national championship.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't agree with you more on that point. And I feel like as the season's going on, like, you know, I know we'll get to it in a second, like the Alabama game. Like, I don't think Alabama can win a national championship. And so, yeah, put them in there. I don't want to see, and as much as I love the SEC, I don't want to see 9 SEC teams. I like 12 where we're at. Yeah.
There's not 9 SEC teams that can win the SEC. How would there be 9 SEC teams that can win the national championship? That makes no sense.
There's not, and like this is say there's 9 Big Ten teams. There's not 9 Big Ten teams that can win the Big Ten championship.
No.
So it's, I don't want to get it diluted. I think 12 would be a perfect number, but you know it's going to 16. I mean, it's going to.
It's going to 64.
Yeah.
January Madness.
It's a TV show. People forget. I'm going to take partial credit for bringing back ESPN to YouTube TV because I didn't make it 1 full week with my new ESPN subscription until they just brought it back. So that was.
I bought Fubo on the day. Yeah,
that's
the day it happened.
You bought it
$50.
Oh. What are you going to watch on Fubo?
What actually happened? Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. So I bought the. You get a little 5-day free trial. So I bought it on the weekend, getting ready for sports. Completely forgot I bought it.
Sure.
Wednesday comes around, $50 charge to the credit card. Did not see that coming.
It's tough.
And it turned out that was the day ESPN came back. So
I think I'm locked into a 3-month contract with ESPN right now too. I think I have to pay. I think I have to have it in January.
Just pull Zach and void your contract somehow.
Ooh, could. I do. I mean, I guess they gave me Disney so I could just watch The Lion King instead of football.
There you go.
Instead of Iowa.
Absolutely.
Did you guys ever see Lion King 2.5? It's Lion King, the first Lion King. Or it's Lion King 1.5? It's one of them. It's the first Lion King with commentary from Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh.
It's great. It's a great film. I like Timon. I like Pumbaa. But you know what I'm actually sick of? I'm sick of this ESPN thing is a crime from the Disney Corporation. It is significantly more reasonable than Disney just running out these live action movies that aren't even, they're still animated. It's the same movie. Like I saw the end of Moana one. It's all animated still. It's the same thing. I don't like it. But what I'm trying to say about that is that Texas A&M this weekend, they extended Mike Elko 30 minutes before the game. Got a photo of him and his wife, who I'm sure is lovely. It's nothing to do with his wife, but it's the photo. It's what they did. They have to stop putting the families in these photos. It's
gotta stop.
They are just the things they were saying that these fans were saying during this game. They have to stop. They have to stop doing it. It's not me, but I'm just giving advice. Now. He signs this. The team immediately goes down 30-3 to South Carolina at home. A South Carolina team who I know Lenore Sellers is like everyone's favorite quarterback. The team is not good.
No.
It's 30-3 in about 15 minutes. There was a cop who is like trying to fight the South Carolina players. He's dismissed from the game.
Insane.
Pretty crazy move. Now I don't think anyone should be like losing their jobs, but maybe don't invite them back to game day. I don't know. Maybe send them to like patrolling like he's checking like for fake IDs or something next time. Put him up in the stands. He's handling the super rowdy yell leaders or something. I don't know. Maybe have one of the yell leaders do that job. I have no idea, but probably it's not a good sign when it's like it's 30-3. They score again, and then like a cop is trying to borderline arrest one of the receivers. Like, I don't know if that's the defense.
Literally,
that
like,
they need.
ran,
That's
like,
the adjustment.
horse walked towards him and ran into him.
It's a weird move. I wouldn't.
Great move.
Guy like me wouldn't have done that, but hey, they don't ask me to do a job.
He's a good guy, Grant. You're a good guy.
Now, here's the thing: is that it's 30-3, and a lot of people are talking about how the A&M fans. Are they a little strange? Yes. Is it a cult? Probably. Are they loyal? Yes. That's a part of it. I don't think a single fan left the stadium because despite being down 33, there was still a chance that A&M was able to come back the whole time. Like, I don't know, like, what was the score needed for it to be like South Carolina has this easily? Because 30-3 was not enough. I mean, I don't know if and some like, here's what a conclusion that was coming away a lot from this game is that A&M comes back and wins, by the way. All right. Spoiler. You already know this. It's Tuesday. A lot of the conclusion coming away from this game is that A&M was impressive. That it was like, it was literally, they were doing the Ryan Russillo thing of like, I actually came away impressed by A&M for coming back in this deficit. How is it? I thought that was, I was watching this game and I was like, they could win this game somehow by 20, and I have zero faith in them to win in the SEC championship. I have zero faith in them to win a national championship now. Like, that was, good teams don't go down 30-3 to South Carolina. That's just not a thing in 2025.
You forgot that you failed to mention that Shane Beamer thought he won the Super Bowl walking off the field at halftime.
It probably was. It was probably good enough for him. I mean, I don't.
Probably did. Yeah.
Probably good enough.
Probably just got an extension.
Great run.
Yeah. They signed him to an extension too, and that was the kiss of death for South Carolina that game. That was kind of my takeaway. Like, they could win this game. Now I'm Texas. I know they lost too. Texas, like +7 or whatever when they host A&M, might be just the bet of the century for me here in a few weeks.
That's too bright.
Lights might be too bright, but that was I'm despite my part of the title of last week's episode was apologizing to AM. I'm retracting my apology. I was so dead right about you guys, and everyone was talking about on Twitter. They're like, "Here's the SEC opponents that they've played so far," and it was just the outside of Kentucky.
Hey, and Auburn.
I
don't know what you're going to say, but I know. Were you just going to dog on their opponents?
Did you not want me to say that they played Auburn? What are you? Why are you just?
You continue with your point.
Are you just? You're mad at me for no reason. You're pre-mad.
What was your point?
They have not played a team from the top half of the SEC yet.
Okay, it's a true statement.
Is that what? What were you mad about? What was I? What did you think I was going to say?
I thought I was going to go a different way.
What did you think I was going to say? How could it have gone any other way?
Just thought you were going to shit talk Auburn for a little bit.
I'm too upset about the stupid Lion King play. Don't even have time for Auburn right now.
If A&M wins the SEC championship, will you retract your retraction?
Yes.
Okay.
I get 4 flip-flops on the ACC. I get flip-flop twice.
I'm going to max you out at 3.
Okay.
You get 1 more.
I don't see myself changing my mind anytime soon. They could win the SEC championship, and I'd be like, I don't see it. I don't see them winning the SEC. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. I don't see it. But yeah, so they've played. Their opponents have been Missouri, LSU, Florida, Mississippi State, Auburn, South Carolina. Is that okay? Can I say that they played Auburn? Is that okay with you, Joey?
Can I get a retraction on that?
You want me to retract them playing
Auburn? Take it back.
Yes. But the conference records are 2-3, 2-4, 2-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-6, 0-5.
I bet one of those teams could make it to the playoffs.
hey, maybe the schedule is super deep. All right, maybe this is a quality. Maybe there's like A&M should just lose to Georgia in the SEC championship. It'd be like their quality loss. They get some. They'll be the number 1 seed after that.
Is it I do think Mississippi State could win a playoff game. Is that crazy?
Yes. I think they could win the NIT version of it. Yes. But which I'm all about. A lot of people are just throwing on the hypothetical of like the NIT of college football. Let's just stop playing games. I'm
football.
in. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then so that's A&M. I'm out on them again. Georgia hosts Texas, and they just beat the brakes off of them for 60 minutes. And can I run something by you guys? I have a crazy idea. What if I put a future on Georgia to win the national championship?
I don't think it's a
That
bad
would be very
idea.
crazy. Yeah.
Because as long
Should I
as they
look
don't,
up the odds?
and can you pull up it on FanDuel for me?
Yep.
Because as long as they don't play Alabama, really the past 2 years, 3 years, as long as they don't play Alabama in the play, they're probably fine. Like, is that crazy? I mean, like that was
10-1.
dominant. That was crazy. I know Texas.
Sportsbook.
Texas isn't the best team in the SEC. 10-1. I feel like that's
10-1.
generous. Now, the more is the question: do I think they can beat Ohio State? Which I don't know if they can do that, but I think they can get far. Just get in the game.
I think Georgia and Ohio State are two best teams in the country. Like if you said right now, okay, Georgia, or Ohio State are playing the national championship. But yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Like I think this might be time. I know 10-1 is not super juicy, but I don't think what's the juice on Ohio State? Is it like minus 150? It's probably not great.
It's plus 190.
Okay, actually that's better than I thought it would be. You can almost double your money on the FanDuel app. Now, my second question is, Joey, do you have a Ken Palm for us? Give us a Ken Palm.
I do. Let's go with 168.
Oh, that could be anyone. Wake Forest.
No. Zach?
UC Santa Barbara.
No.
No, way
Portland
too
State.
Cortland State?
Portland State.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Went too long with that Ken Palm. 40 minutes. Oh, we got.
Whoa.
I was so upset about the line.
Should we do another one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do 237.
It could actually be any team error. Norfolk State.
No.
I was not Delaware State.
No. Mercer.
Credit to Mercer.
Good old Macon, Georgia.
Beautiful,
Georgia.
beautiful this time here. If you haven't been there.
Bears.
Yeah.
Home of the Allman Brothers.
Home of the Allman Brothers. Georgia also too. Credit to them. Widespread Panic National Anthem. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna go out some.
Great poll.
Don't see that
Great
often.
poll.
I did not. I was unaware that was happening. I know they were in Athens this weekend, but
it was.
I didn't know that he was going to sing the national anthem.
Days leading up to it, yeah.
I was kind of hoping we get like a 20-minute rendition of the national anthem, but we did not get the classic Widespread Panic national anthem. Panic too is it's more. They're definitely they're not a small band by any means, but it's more regional than I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
at least the
jam band in general, outside of like the Dead, kind of is.
Yeah,
like it's very niche.
It is, except for us.
Except for me, I was about to say.
Should we start being? Should we start just trying to market this like a jam band? Like, hey, do you guys remember that 15-minute version of the Ryan Russillo Team of the Week they did on November 17th, 2025? That was my favorite. Or if you're a student at Iowa, or screw it, if you're for some reason a student at Auburn or Portland State, my apologies, or Cortland State, I don't care. You can at any school, and you want to do some graphic design. Is graphic design your passion? You just want to make us some concert posters? Do it. We're the jam band of podcasts. It's also for dogs, or jam bands for dogs.
Billy String, December 12th, Fort Worth.
That's the official Almost Football meetup. Billy String show.
Official Almost Football meetup.
The fan will be insanely pumped to be there. Oklahoma beats Alabama again somehow. I'll be honest, I was stunned by this. It's not 6-point underdogs. It's not that big of an upset. I would have told you Alabama was going to win this game by double digits easily, comfortably, and Oklahoma's defense just showed up and beat them. It's crazy too because the Oklahoma right now too. This was a big game. I think if they lose it, they were out of the playoff. They weren't going to out of the talk completely. But now I'm going to have to almost make an argument for. I don't know how they don't make it. I don't really know what they're going to do. They're going to finish 10-2. Their schedule is wide open from this point. They're not going to. They got unless they got Missouri this weekend, which I mean I don't think Missouri is a bad team, but I've kind of lost I guess like big game faith in them, if that makes sense. Like I think they're a fine team. I just don't think they're a great team, and I think they'd have to be a pretty great team to beat Oklahoma this weekend. And then they got LSU at the end of the season, who's going to be
not very good right now.
Inspired to do probably nothing. They're probably going to be like, let's go home for Christmas at that point. Except they've missed accidentally won 6 games already. They're going to be forced to go to the bowl game at the. I don't know what bowl game. Can they go to the Birmingham Bowl?
The Birmingham Bowl.
Yeah,
that'll be great.
In Birmingham.
But yeah, they will be. I think they're in. I think this was a playoff game and they got them in. Now, Alabama too. I'm curious to see what they do with them in the pool because they'll be 10-2 now. They have the worst loss of the 10-2 SEC teams by a lot. But they also have the best win.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see where they rank them. You can't rank them below Oklahoma. Or, I mean, I guess, Miami's been behind Notre Dame for weeks now. So they just don't care at all about the head-to-head. But I'm really curious to see, like, where they place Alabama is going to tell you a lot about what they think of these 10-2 SEC teams or how many are going to actually get in. Because I wouldn't put it past them to just move Alabama back like 2 spots. There's a totally non-zero chance the committee does that.
Yeah.
And here's the problem too, is that Oklahoma, I think Oklahoma is probably better than USC, but I don't know if it's by a lot. Like, I don't know how convinced I am that Oklahoma's that good still. I just think Alabama's maybe a little more volatile. Like we all saw that game versus Texas. That didn't just disappear, So I don't know if I'm super sold that I don't think Oklahoma can win the national championship. I don't think they're better than a lot of these teams that are going to be in the playoff anyway, but they're going to be in.
Did we already go over their remaining schedule? Yeah.
Missouri.
They're probably going to lose one of those, actually.
Actually, Missouri, you can solve all these problems for us. Eli Drinkwitz, if you can hear me. I don't know. But
Auburn can solve some problems here.
Now, here's the other thing, too. I'm not saying that a loss to Mercer would be asking a lot.
What?
You guys are playing Mercer. You guys are playing Mercer this week, right?
You can't lose Mercer.
Correct.
They're 9-1.
Mercer's 9-1?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, so this is a good
We're going to
Mercer
lose
team.
the Mercer.
Good Mercer.
And Joey just conveniently picked Mercer in the Ken Palm.
Oh, boy.
Was that on purpose?
Stars are aligning.
I'm willing to make this trade with you guys. And I think the football gods are too. Lose to Mercer.
Don't say you guys, by the way.
Auburn family.
You're just talking to me.
Auburn football family.
Lose to Mercer.
I'll allow it.
Beat Bama and take them out of the playoff.
Yeah.
Next week.
I'd be okay with that.
That would happen. If you guys find a way to lose to Mercer.
Dude.
That will set up. I've seen it for weeks now of just screenshotting the Iron Bowl and just a bunch of different people saying it's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen.
Especially if we lose to Mercer.
Auburn knows how to keep it close. Nothing to lose. Alabama, more volatile than you expect. You guys are better than Florida State. I'll say that. I think you're better than Florida State.
It's not.
Sure.
I mean, whatever.
Sure, yeah. I don't know. I don't care, man. I just want to beat them. I don't know. Zach, you were saying something?
It's not a bad football team.
Mm-hmm.
We've only had the really bad loss of the one that just set the retirement in motion was the Missouri game, where it was just got to be kidding me. Vanderbilt, you got to be kidding me. And then just not showing up to Kentucky. That's
3 points. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's where I think that's where I lost complete faith in this team, and then that's when we fire a coach. But I can't believe we got to play a 9-1 Mercer team this weekend.
So here's continuing this discussion a little bit of playoff teams, because Oklahoma now is has thrown a little wrench into potential the SEC teams being in. Alabama now also too. If you think they're going to leave a 9-3 Alabama team out, by the way, you are out of your. They are going to. Paul Feinbaum will have he will chain himself to a tree outside of the playoff offices to get Alabama in. Do you guys want to do some blind resumes for 9-3 SEC team? See who gets in.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
7-3 right now. Record versus AP opponents. Currently in the top 25, 0-2. Average margin of defeat, 8.3. Power 4 wins, 5. This font's really small. Combined conference wins versus Power 4 wins, 12-23.
This is a 7-3 SEC team right now.
This is 7-3 SEC team.
Okay.
7-3.
Compared to.
This is a new team.
Right.
So that's first resume. New resume. 7-3. Win-loss versus AP, top 25 right now. 0-3.
Okay.
Average margin of defeat, 8.7. Power 4 wins, 4. Combined conference win-loss versus Power 4 wins, 4-23. Who gets in?
So the second team is Vanderbilt.
It is not Vanderbilt.
Is it Texas?
It is not Texas.
Was Texas the first team?
Texas was not the first team. There's a lot of fans out there. It's a lot.
Okay.
You can do this. Use your thinking.
Missouri,
caps.
one of them.
No. Do you want to hear Missouri's though? I have it in front of me.
Yeah,
7-3. Win-loss versus AP top 25, 0-3. Average margin to defeat, 10.3. Power 4 wins, 4. Combined conference win-loss of Power 4 opponents, 6-23.
Oh, the second team you listed is Tennessee.
Second team's Tennessee, and the first team was actually the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Who threw that resume out there?
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm saying I don't know if outside of just Paul Feinbaum's blood pressure, I don't know if do we need to force a 7-3 team in there? Like, let's just put. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's needed. Now that being said, when Texas goes and beats A&M, and then Auburn finds a way to beat Alabama after what many people said could have been a program-ending loss to Mercer, to go beat Alabama the next week, what will the committee do? Who knows? And then Ole Miss has, I feel like they've just been sitting there, and they haven't played a game in 2 months, but they're going to be
Ole
the
Miss
playoff.
is there too.
Joey, in the Big 12, Utah might be back in the playoff picture. Does Utah have a path? I think they do, because
Sure.
they beat the absolute brakes off of Utah. I'd like to see in a rematch, neutral site, if they got to play Texas Tech again, could they do it? I'd like to think
Keep
so.
it a little closer, maybe.
Here's something fun I want to mention, and this is so interesting that Zach left the podcast just now.
Interesting.
He's gotten up and left. Joey, as of right now, there's a 6-way tie scenario for 7-2 in the Big 12.
Oh boy.
It involves the following. If this happens, Utah 7-2, Arizona State 7-2, Texas Tech 7-2, BYU 7-2, Houston 7-2, and Cincinnati 7-2. You would get a Utah versus Arizona State championship game.
What's the path for Houston, Grant? Don't forget our wager.
They're still alive, so they have to win out. 7-2.
Who do they have?
And then I'm guessing you would need BYU to keep losing, Texas Tech to keep losing, Arizona State and Utah to keep losing.
TCU at Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bad. Okay.
Okay.
That's not a Houston game. Houston also has looked. They had I didn't realize how bad maybe West Virginia was, because that loss was very deceiving to just where we stood, I guess, in it. We could. I mean, they're a 1-point favorite, and then Baylor. So
not great. It's not looking great.
It's not impossible. It's not like they're staring Mercer down this weekend.
9. I did not know they were 9-1.
9-1's scary. That's not good.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
It's like it's not great. I'm gonna be honest. I'm rooting for you though. I want you to win. Is that fair?
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm rooting for you.
And then that's all I got really in the Big 12, I'll be honest. They didn't really compel me this weekend. I don't know. Yeah, I thought Bear Bachmeier might be just my favorite college football player right now. That guy he's on, in terms of just the offensive production, he was the top right corner of it. So in case anyone's curious. The ACC.
Is that the graph that you said doesn't matter?
No, that's how bad did they beat us? And oh boy, it was infuriating this week. If you're an Iowa fan, block that account. That's all I'm going to say real quick. The ACC has problems right now. Clemson beats Louisville in a game that on Friday night, I feel like a lot of people didn't pay attention to. It was a great game. It might have, I don't know if it was a sealed Dabo back in for next season game or like a Louisville has a problems game. It was just a game. I'll be honest. That was how I viewed it. Now, Pitt had a chance this weekend to thrust themselves into serious respect from the committee by beating Notre Dame at home, except Pat Narduzzi declaimed it not a must-win game. He was like, we could lose 110-10, and I don't care. And what did they basically lost 110-10? This game was over in 2 seconds. And this is my ACC thing as a whole. I don't care if Georgia Tech gets in it. I don't care if Miami figures out a way to get in it. I don't care if Pitt wins the ACC. Whoever you send in there. The ACC has a Notre Dame problem. The ACC has a massive Notre Dame problem because what are we going to do when they put in a 10-2 Notre Dame team over a 10-2 Miami team with a head-to-head loss to Miami?
Conference champion. Riot.
Like, I don't care if Notre Dame would be a 40-point favorite over Miami right now. Like, why did they play the game if they just get if they just get passed in? Anyway, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how they're ranked above them right now.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Or like by as much as they are.
It.
Maybe they're just soft coaching us into it. They're just like, hey, just so you know, it's probably gonna happen. Like warming us into it. Like, hey, don't get too mad all at once. Like, we're just gonna let you know you're gonna be mad in about 2 weeks here. But I'm starting to get a little worried about that. Like, you think the system, you think people were mad about the Florida State, Alabama. Whew. Oh boy. That's going to be a real problem. When they played each other and they still don't get in with the same record, oh, geez. Because of the Sargon computer says Notre Dame's better, that's going to be troublesome. That's going to be an issue. I don't know what's going to happen. Do we just go down to the playoff committee offices and
say hey to Pom Bomb while he's tied to the tree and then
tie Paul Feinbaum's chains to the tree, make it even tighter?
Yeah.
I guess he would be.
I couldn't agree with you more, though, man. It's
sorry, that's Congressman Paul Feinbaum, by the way. My apologies.
Oh, is that what it's going to be, or is he going to take?
Or did he want to be? He's doing a double ticket with Bruce Pearl.
Okay.
Do you think right now no campaigning?
Yes.
They just put Nick Saban on the ballot in Alabama for senator. Does he win?
Yes. Tommy Tuberville's about to be the governor of Alabama, so yes. I mean, absolutely Nick Saban would.
Yeah, but what's his head-to-head record against Tuberville?
I don't know if they've ever played each other.
I'm just joking around.
Got to
wonder his strength of schedule. I mean, that's I'm pretty mad about this right now.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue if it boils down to it.
Because they're going to put Notre Dame in if that happens.
100% they are.
It's going to cause an issue. I'll be upset. Will anyone care?
Yes.
No. It's going to make Festivus. It'll be on there.
I'll care that you're upset. I promise you I will.
Do you guys want to do the Ryan Russillo teams of the week or do the G5 update?
Everybody lost JMU.
Let's do the Ken Palm, actually. Joey?
Oh, let's do a Ken Palm. We're going up. Who's the number 16 team in Ken Palm currently?
Is it Iowa State?
No.
Gonzaga.
We went over
no, and I told you they were number 2 before the show.
They're getting a lot of respect. Who was it?
BYU is number 16.
Okay.
State Mill lost to UConn this week. I like that Ken Palm clarifies. Ken Palm doesn't buy these neutral site games that are actually 30 minutes away from one person's campus. He does not respect those. He calls them like semi-home. Semi.
Oh, that was a legit Auburn home game yesterday. It was
Birmingham, right?
It was in Birmingham. It was a 16,000 person Auburn home game.
3 times the
great
capacity.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
great atmosphere.
Did it
Legacy Arena? I've been there.
Lift you guys up?
Yeah.
What?
Did it 16,000 people? Surely.
Oh, don't do this.
Okay, I won't. You can.
My Ryan Russillo team of the week.
You're getting too cocky out there, Joey.
You're
the get back coach here. You're supposed to be doing this for me, and I got to do it for you.
It's okay.
Joey, do you want to do your Ryan Russillo team of the week, or do you want me to do mine?
I just did. Auburn Tigers basketball. Statement loss.
It was. That was. You guys made a
Houston.
statement.
Yeah,
it's good.
Statement loss. I like it.
All right, Joey. I actually came away more impressed by Northwestern this week in their loss to the Michigan Wolverines. I don't think Northwestern has got enough.
Game.
Is Northwestern a good team this year? No. But is Northwestern bad? Absolutely not. No, you have to respect Northwestern out there. I want Northwestern to play games at Wrigley more often. They're going to stop doing it
anywhere but a football field. Put them on an aircraft carrier.
Actually, I just saw Northwestern scheduled a neutral site game with Michigan in 2028 for the moon. That'll be crazy.
Anywhere but a football field.
That'll be wild. And then this one says they're going to play on this one says they're playing in Perth, Australia.
Machu Picchu as well. Yes.
They're playing it on Mount Everest. And here's one. I actually came away more impressed by the Arizona Athletic Department for just not even pretending anymore. They just named their new stadium.
Man, I saw this
they renamed Arizona Stadium today Casino Stadium.
Casino Stadium.
Respect.
Casino de Sol Stadium. I saw they were asking, they're like, should we just call it the Sol now? Oh, no. You're calling that the Casino.
The Casino.
Which is a cool name, but I tweeted about this too. Iowa had an issue a while back where there were players that were gambling on games. And some of them were saying, I was in the camp for a long time of it's so clear from the universities that gambling is zero tolerance. How do you have any excuse to do that? And then they named this stadium Casino de Sol Stadium. I'm maybe it's more confusing than I thought it was. Maybe it's not as clear. Maybe I could see where, if there's an Arizona player that's gambling on games next year at Casino Stadium, I'd be like, yeah, I totally understand how he got that confused.
Just playing.
He was like, I'm at the casino. What did you expect? I totally understand that. Yeah, those are my Russillo teams of the week.
I'll throw another one out there.
Go ahead.
Actually came away more impressed with 1-10 Boston College.
Oh, boy.
Weekend. Statement loss against Georgia Tech. Last minute field goal. Walk off.
Do you guys remember 18 months ago where we were like, what if Boston College wins the ACC?
Almost happened.
It's good enough to be the Ryan Russillo team of the week. Some would say it's just as high of an honor to be there.
As the ACC champion, yeah. It probably is.
Our G5 update, it's changed again. Someone has to be the G5 team. People remember that. And I'm supporting them being there. I think JMU has the belt right now. I think they have it. They dominated App State this weekend. And USF goes to Navy and loses. Hornbrath, Navy quarterback legend. I think this is last year eligibility. Dog. He's been playing great. Navy just hit the air attack. It was insane. I've never seen Navy pass for so many touchdowns. This is where it's strange too. This USF team who beat Florida in Gainesville just a few months ago just lost to the triple option of the Service Academy. Now, it's not a dog on or dig on.
It's confusing.
Navy by any means, but it's just, I think I'm going to have to see the Navy Florida bowl game. I'm going to have to see what happens. Can Florida get to a bowl game? Do they have the courage to win 6 games this year? Do they have the will to do it? I'm not sure. But outside of it Tulane, I think, has an outside chance. Now I saw North Texas getting some love, but I think JMU just, if you handle business, keep winning convincingly, I think it's yours, man. Old James Madison.
Put them in.
Oh, James
Dukes.
Madison.
Put them in. And JMU, too. Like, they lose Signetti, who many are saying is the best coach in football right now, and just immediately go back to dominating the Sun Belt. Pretty impressive stuff. We got to
What if they
respect
go
JMU.
play Signetti?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that would be.
They might have to. It's a TV show.
They might, yeah.
If you can force Alabama in there, you can force the JMU Indiana game. I'll allow it. More than happy there. Here's a fun one. In California high school football this weekend, St. John's Bosco, who's the number 4 ranked team nationally, number 1 team in California, lost in the first round of the playoffs to Orange Lutheran, who was 2-8 heading into the season, into this game. Now you might be asking, how does a 2-8 team make the playoffs to begin with, to be the worst seed? Orange Lutheran apparently is also pretty good. They're the 70th ranked team nationally, but still 2-8. And they had 2 wins stripped away from them because they played ineligible players. So they should be 4-4. They're 2-8 regardless. Not that 4-4 makes it really excusable, but they're 2-2. But St. John Bosco played Orange Lutheran just a couple of weeks ago and beat them 48-0. They lose this game 2019.
Didn't show any tape.
In case you guys are curious, St. John Bosco tied the game. Or they scored a touchdown to tie the game.
Extra point.
And missed the extra point in the most high school football moment possible.
Oh, no.
It's tough out there for them. But I had to share in our G5 update.
I thought it was interesting. Orange Lutheran did beat the number 1 team in Florida, a part of one of those. I think that was one of the wins that had to be forfeited.
How did they get to 2-8? How does that happen?
I don't know.
I think they were 5-5 or 4-6, and then
still,
the math is struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Apparently, that's like the toughest division in high school sports. Is that it's like the Trinity League out in Los Angeles?
But apparently, everyone makes it to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's so hard that everyone gets a trophy.
Yeah.
Everyone wins.
I guess so.
But I mean, I guess hey,
They were good.
Any given Friday
Any
night,
given Friday night,
Orange Lutheran can show up there and win. That was my favorite possible result ever. We do have D2 brackets and D3 brackets. I don't know if I watched. I don't know how many people were watching the D2 selection show, but I was watching, waiting for Pitt State, the Gorillas.
Gorillas, baby.
I'm rooting for Pitt State right now. Got some big Pitt State fans down here in Texas, so I like that you can just say Gorillas. It's been kind of fun.
Ooh.
And I will give them credit. They played Northwestern Missouri State on Saturday. And it was I played D3 sports for 1 year. Our broadcast was like someone's mom on Periscope. And then like they would find like kids at the library to do the broadcast randomly. Like it would just be like your friend who was available would do the play-by-play. It was like I was watching ESPN. It was incredible. It was at Sporting KC. It was a great broadcast. But there's that. I don't think School Minds made it. I don't think they did.
No, it's Western and Pueblo are the 2 Colorado teams.
Okay.
There's that. So that was, I know everyone came here looking for D2 and D3 updates, but that's what we can give you. All right. Show me. Is Rosillo talking about D2 and D3? I don't think so. It's the information you get here.
No.
Do we want to are we using too many Ken Palms right now, or do we want to save another Ken Palm? We overdoing the Ken Palms. Let's save it. College basketball is back still. Friday night was just hoops after hoops after hoops after hoops, and it was beautiful. I still think we're forcing too many good games right now on the weekends. Like this was the best NFL Sunday potentially of all year. Auburn Houston should not be happening during Bills Bucks.
Right in the middle of it.
It shouldn't be happening. Play it on Friday night. It's fine. Play it on Monday night.
UConn BYU on Saturday night.
It shouldn't be happening. Like these games can wait. Do them during feast week. Like next week, college basketball owns the week, kind of, except for the NFL game on Thanksgiving, and then the college football games on Saturday, and then the rivalry week on Saturday, and then the NFL on Friday as well. And I guess the NFL on
Owns the week,
Sundays.
though.
So they own from 9 p.m. to 2 in the morning, Monday through Wednesday. That's the perfect time to put UConn BYU, right? We can save. Maybe that's another right. Joey, jot that down for Festivus for me to complain about. The Players Era tournament is ruining the Maui Invitational. Thank you. But Iowa beat Xavier. Zach Housen is the newest Iowa basketball analyst. Everyone's new favorite analyst. We just posted a video online about Iowa using a Horns offensive set to get guys open, scoring in different ways out of it. I do have one thing. We did a film breakdown on the last episode, try and get people to the YouTube. Our least viewed episode ever.
The dogs were not changing the channel.
The dogs were not interested. All right. Now listenership is still good, but YouTube, it didn't help. Now I don't know if that was everyone was so mad about the Oregon game, what it was, but this is where we're at. If we get 1,000 views, the first episode that does it, in the comments, if you comment your Venmo, or is that going to be a problem? Is that a security risk?
No.
If you comment your Venmo and this gets 1,000 views, one random commenter will get $100 from me. That is what I'm offering you, Trey.
Combined 100.
We have to boost the numbies. All right. We have to do the numbies. Right. If you think Tyler Kluver is going to promote this show on social media, you are out of your mind. So we have to grow on YouTube. Okay. It's what we have to do. So that is it. And then the film breakdowns are now on Twitter. That's what they're. I'm just going to post them. And Zach, do you want to try and figure out Twitter?
Okay.
Do you want me to do it for you?
No.
Yeah, I want you to do it, but I'll try to figure it out. Yeah.
I don't. That sounded kind of like a threat, if I'm being honest. I don't know if It's like I'm threatening to figure out Twitter, guys. You don't want to see these tweets.
No, I don't know.
He's been threatening to figure out Instagram for 3 years.
No, he knows how to do Instagram. We know that.
I just on the wrong account.
He just doesn't do it. He just won't post. Maybe let's just say we haven't made the Almost Football Instagram for a reason, because there's just going to be nothing on it. That's okay. Yeah,
Zach, start a new Instagram account.
Zach, we already got a
film breakdown.
That could be it. Zach, we got a question from you.
Okay.
This is on the breakdown. Michael Darby wants to know, according to McCollum's interview, he said it was splits action instead of horns. Can Zach explain the difference?
It's different jargon depending on the different coach. They're the same type sets. You'll get a lot of just verbiage. So like last week we went over Iverson cuts. This week was horn splits. Depending on how that coach was taught it or the system he runs, so we use that different lingo. But that's a basic horn split set where you have the point guard coming pretty much straight down the center of the floor. You got your two post players at the high post, one at each elbow, and then the wings drop all the way down to the far baseline to create tons of space and lots of action. So it's the same verbiage, same kind of offensive system. But yeah, they ran the splits, if they want to call it that, the horn set, 4 or 5 consecutive times, and it was beautiful basketball.
Yeah, got anything else you want to highlight about Iowa's win over Xavier? Good win. I don't know. Xavier might be bad. I'm going to be honest. They're not very
Xavier's
good.
Not good. I didn't think Iowa played that great, but I think it was I still really like that basketball team. I don't know who they got coming up.
I think we play I think we have a bye game. We play Southeast Missouri, a strong Southeast Missouri team. SEMO. Not enough people. Can I just say I like saying the word SEMO?
SEMO.
Then I think over Thanksgiving break we play Ole Miss.
Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah. So it's SEMO, Chicago State, 0-4. Not great. I thought Chicago State won their home opener and it was like a historic moment. Did they lose it? Oh, they did to DePaul. It's not great, to be honest. Yeah, and then we got in the Aquashire Classic versus Ole Miss. So there's that. Now we'll be having more of those. You got anything to share, college basketball wise? I have one thought outside of just complaining that there's too many good games on, like trying to go head to head with the NFL. Just wouldn't do that personally. I think Purdue might just be that good, guys.
Yeah, they're really.
I don't know if this is like the team that's going to finally get Purdue the championship, but they definitely can get to the Final Four.
Yes.
Rothstein said if they flat out don't get to the Final Four, this is a absolute failure of a season. Do I agree with that? No. This is the same dude who was trying to talk Dan Hurley out of if you don't win the national championship, is it a failure of a season? Hurley's like, yes, because it's Dan Hurley. What do you expect him to say? He might say it's a failure of a season if they win the national championship, just not by enough points. And he was like, well, how do you enjoy the season then? And Dan Hurley just says, you don't.
You don't.
It's a job. So I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to go about it. But Purdue went into Alabama and they were the better team the entire
Better
game.
team. Yeah, the whole game.
And Alabama's got talent, but Purdue just has more of it. And I'm so sick of all these 7-10 guys they keep finding everywhere. It shouldn't be allowed. There should be a cap on them. The NCAA has to step in and do something about it. There needs to be some kind of cap on height for Purdue. No one over 7'4".
It's a violation if they got anybody over 7'2".
Frankly, I'm surprised that one kid from Florida hasn't transferred there yet. But I'm like when I turn on the games on a Friday night and I got Gonzaga, Arizona State at 10 p.m. waiting there for me. Just when you thought the sports were over, no, we're starting this up. I love that. Just move the big games to not during the witching hour of red zone. Is that too much to ask?
It's very fair.
This week, Tuesday, you got Michigan State, Kentucky.
Brilliant.
And you also have Kansas Duke.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Notice how that's not in the middle of the afternoon slate of college.
Saturday.
Not Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon.
Wednesday, Arizona, UConn.
Notice how that's not during USC, Iowa, or Alabama, Oklahoma. It's, hey, the action will be on the secondary TV, but I'll be tuned in. Izzo.
Alabama, Illinois, Wednesday.
No, I would like, a lot of people say it's January, February, Izzo, April, May. But I would like to see Izzo's record in November because it's also probably really good. Like, what if he was just...
He might just be a good coach. Yeah.
Like, he's like, what's stopping... I mean, if Izzo's a great coach, like, what's stopping him from just being... Like, are his records in December terrible? Is that... I feel like when we're talking about, like, he's March, is that implying he's just not good in January, in February? Like, what? Am I overthinking this maybe? Who knows? We can get to the voicemails now and wrap this thing up here soon. Now, the voicemails have been good. We did get a text, by the way. I forgot to mention because the texts get a little buried. You should call. We got an update from Nala, the Australian the Australian Labradoodle. Did wear the shirt, but it did not work. So, unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
So, it might really be Zach then. I'll be honest. Do you get any comment?
Nope.
Sounds about right. Now let's get these pulled up here. So here's the thing. We had a caller call in who he called 4 times. And
okay. Was he expecting you to answer?
You can call in he left 4 different voicemails over a span of 45 minutes. And then maybe I can play the first one. There's like 10 minutes of voicemails on here, so I'm not going to play all of them. And he probably doesn't want me to, if I'm just being totally honest. But then he called again. He called again the next morning, being like, "All right, maybe we could play the first one and then the last one and see. Is that maybe good?"
Yeah. How long after the Iowa football game did this first voicemail?
Let's see. This is Saturday at 8:01 p.m. was the first call.
Okay.
And then,
so that's
maybe a couple beers. Yeah.
Beers.
It's about
whiskey.
an hour and a half. So this is caller number 1. Here we go.
Hey, Grant. Hey, boys. This is just an angry fan.
Oh, boy.
I'm sitting here with my dog brains, and we are both livid after what we saw today in California. I'm going to start by saying Kirk I will fight with Kirk, okay? That is not Kirk's fault. That was not his game plan. We got simply screwed by the refs. If you tell me one more time that there were 2 face mask calls in front of a ref and not one was called, I might lose my mind. And I did today, okay? I lost my mind. So here's the deal. The fix was there from the start. No calls in the first half, no calls in the second half. Just got more and more egregious as the game went on. I am livid. I'm sitting here watching Georgia, Texas now, and I'm not sure what's more comical. Is it our training trying to throw football, or is it these two stupid ass avocados on the sideline dancing the whole game?
I'm not sure what the avocados did, but okay.
I'm not sure what to be mad at, but I'm mad. Grant and boys, if you can break down why I'm mad, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Okay, so he just wants to know why he's mad. Was his first question. There were, so the other voicemails, by the way, so because he called 4 times, I listened to some of these to see like if he was like if it was a mistake or anything. They are different, and I think I'm gonna play one of them on the Patreon for those that are curious. So, but he he basically like start. This is like on the transcript. You just read like, "Hey boys, I just want to regain my composure a little bit, and I have some actual thoughts now on the field today." And talks a little bit about some more Iowa stuff there. And then he calls again. He's like, "Just figured I'd call back, go through more of my grieving with you guys. Like, call in. This can be your therapy.
I like
Sure.
it.
This
I
is
like
my
it.
therapy here.
I like it.
All right, you keep
Angry
calling
friend,
in.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Do it. Hey, it's better than what's the other option? Like go, like I told you, you can. I think I suggested on the main show that you should like if someone cuts you off at the supermarket, or whatever, just let it loose on them. All right, take it out
Call
there.
in.
Maybe you're playing pickup and someone elbows you a little bit. Just get ejected from the YMCA. Like see
Texas
see what you
A&M
can do.
cop on his ass.
So let's
Should-
answer the
Yeah, we
answer
gotta
the
answer
first
the
question real quick. Why is he mad?
It's a tough
You're mad
loss.
because it's a tough loss, dude. You're mad because you've got 4 losses this year to 3 teams that can easily be in the playoff, and the other team's your rival, and it's by a combined 15 points.
Yeah.
You're mad because you threw a pick. We threw a pick that bounced off a receiver's shin and perfectly in the arms of a USC Trojan. That upsets me more than any call. Like at least that's just like pure
Bad luck.
magic. I don't even know what to even do about that. And here's kind of what I think is look, dude, it's also frustrating too because it's by 15 points. Like this Iowa team is good. They're just not great. Like a great team probably finds a way to win some of these games, but we're good. We're just not great. Like this team would have probably been better on last year's schedule, but I mean, it's coming together now that we might have played 3 playoff teams this year, and one of them could maybe win the national championship. That could have. That's how it's kind of winding down, and it's. If I'm being honest, like we're probably gonna like the best we can do is 8-4 now. I think the schedule was known to be hard in July, and I think it got even more difficult, and that's why you're upset because you're also we almost beat Indiana, we almost beat Oregon, we almost beat USC. But I think there's a lot actually to be optimistic about, and like I said, I'll talk about some of that on Patreon. But who should he be mad at? Oh boy, that's an even tougher question.
The avocados.
I think
Notre Dame.
Ooh, yep, it's Notre Dame's fault.
Yeah.
People forget how. Well, here's the thing: is that Oregon and USC wouldn't be in this conference to begin with to cause us this pain if it weren't for Texas A&M. People forget that this whole realignment thing is Texas A&M's
Texas's fault.
Well, why not both?
Okay, we can do both.
Sure.
Okay, it's the Longhorn Network's fault, which isn't even around anymore. It was so worth it for a network to show a couple of track meets on broadcast television. It's not even
softball
around
practices.
So that's who I would be mad at. You can blame Texas or Texas A&M is who I would give it to. But it's okay, man, dude. I think I like that people care about things. That's what my advice. Anything. I think it's okay to care about stuff. Like going around and not caring about anything, you're unaffected by everything, you have no emotions ever, does not sound fun. Because like when Iowa finally does win a big game again, I don't know if it's like in the next season or if it's in 4 years, but like Lord, I hope that sometime we do win a big game like this again. Like you'll feel great about it because you remember how bad these are and how much this hurts. The same as like, hey, when Auburn finally wins the Iron Bowl again, like we'll feel extra great because you remember the past 2, right?
It's going to really hit after we lose to Mercer.
Especially after you lose to Mercer. I think
there's a point every Saturday night, right? After a big loss like this, you kind of sounds like Mr. Angry Fan kind of goes through what I go through is initial sadness, right? and you just get angry. You remember every
Mhm.
missed call,
Yeah.
every play that didn't go your way. And I think that's where this guy was here. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Angry Fan, I do understand, and I feel you.
Good point, Joey.
We hear
You're
you.
heard
that.
here.
We hear you. Yeah.
You are one of us, man. And I get it. I think too, like seriously, I think people enjoy sports so much because there's also lows to it. Like if it was all highs, it probably wouldn't be that enjoyable. Actually, that sounds pretty cool.
Ask Patriots
Yeah.
fans. Yeah.
Ask Ohio State fans. They're just, can you guys believe the Patriots are just back to being great again? That was
Yeah.
just,
What the hell?
that was not cool of them to do that. But there's yeah, I'd say that's my answer for you, man. Do we want to hear the other voicemail on there? We had
Let's hear the clarity. It's good.
his like, I cleared my brain. This is 7 a.m. the next day.
Hey, boys. Hey, guys. I need to apologize for my actions on Saturday night. I've had a day now to think about.
Hey, man, by the way, you're apologizing. I don't even need to hear the rest of the voicemail.
You're good.
I've made this call many times in my life.
Yeah. We've all
and-
been there, man.
We've been there, man. You're not the first dude to ever do this. Hey, dude, we've all had a couple of everything called some phone numbers too many times when we probably shouldn't have. It happens, man. At least you called Almost Football.
Yeah.
At least you called us.
You're
Could've been
good.
way-
Yeah. Angry fan, you're good.
You shouldn't call I don't know what your life's like, but it could have been better than you waking up somewhere and be like, oh shoot, I left 4 voicemails to my ex-wife's mother. That's probably not the best idea anyone's ever had in their life. At least you called Almost Football. So here, we'll listen to the rest.
The game and blaming the refs is loser mentality.
Oh, hey, okay.
Oh, clarity.
Clarity, dude. All right, you didn't even need
Look
the
at
first. There you go.
I've just never seen that many missed calls in one game. I think my anger mainly spurs from it feels like I've been walking into a rotating razor scooter to the shin
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
every time I have my hopes up this year.
Mm.
Execution is the key in this, and the other teams have just executed just a little bit more to beat us. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to call back and ask for forgiveness for my actions on Saturday night. And yeah, hope you guys have a good show.
Oh, okay. So it's just no question.
You're great. No,
You're doing great, man. I don't know if you made it this far or not, but we love you and we appreciate you, man. You're heard here. You and
Do
your
we
dog.
call him just fan now? He wasn't very angry in that one.
I like angry fan. I like angry
Mr.
fan.
Fan.
He wasn't.
Yeah. Mr. Angry fan.
He was. That's just being a fan, though. He's being angry. Totally
I like
get it, man.
that he said, "I'm not going to blame the refs. That's a loser mentality." Immediately goes to there were so many missed calls.
There were missed calls. I'm not going to blame them though. Football's great.
I
This
would
is
have
why
said the exact
the college football fan is amazing. That's why we want you to call in to the show. 303-578-0864 is the number. Call in. We love the voicemails about anything. Again, let us solve a problem in your house. You got a debate about anything. You don't know what to do. You're trying to make it a new job, move to a new city. Let us weigh in. Anything. Any advice
We
you
need
need.
an update from Smelling Salt. Man.
I'm guessing if we didn't get an update, it did not go over well with his wife. I'm just going to. Usually that's how that goes.
Maybe poor advice.
I'm guessing he went and tried it out, and he is firmly in the doghouse. If I had to guess, Joey, give us the trivia.
Trivia.
Or Ken Palm.
109 in Ken Palm.
Is that Wake Forest?
No. Zach?
Okay.
Boston College.
It's Duquesne.
And you pronounced it correctly. Good job, Joey.
It's not Duquesne.
I think it should be Duquesne, though.
Yeah.
That'd be a school. Where'd you go to school? I got my master's at Duquesne, actually.
You guys want the trivia?
Let's do it.
Yes. Okay.
So this first one, who is the Gonzaga of the soccer world? Which national team has reached the World Cup quarterfinals the most times without ever reaching a semifinal?
Great question, Joey.
Thank you.
That is okay. Hold on. Who's won them? Brazil, Spain, Germany, Portugal, Argentina.
I'm surprised you got that many. Wow.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think that's just. I could have just also guessed who's usually good at soccer. Those 5.
Yeah.
Is a sneaky. It's like Italy.
No, they've won.
Okay, they've won. Okay, there's only. All right, that's 6 of the 400 countries we could name. So, is Canada good?
It's not Canada.
Is it
Zach,
America?
do you know?
Oh, okay.
No, not America.
My guess wants to be our neighbors to the south, Mexico, but is that
it?
it?
Is.
Yeah, Mexico.
That was my next guess.
Yes. Zach, can you tell me who's the only offensive lineman to win an NFL MVP?
Feels like the answer is no, but
no, I can't think of his name. Did he play for the Bengals?
Oh, it does not say his team. And this was in the 50s.
Okay.
I don't know.
Was he playing multiple positions? Like he was a.
He was an offensive lineman, quarterback, and running back.
I mean, it's the 50s.
No, he was,
Chuck. No.
He played for the Baltimore Colts.
Of course he did. And it's not. If you're telling me Johnny Unitas played he played like one game at left tackle, and
it's crowned.
I have zero idea.
Jim Parker.
Of course.
Offensive lineman. Yes.
That was my next guess. He's like what? He's like the Peyton Hillis of the 50s.
Yeah.
That was a joke about that. That was a joke about the 2011 Madden cover, in case anyone was curious. Joey, give us another trivia.
Which quarterback holds the record for most career pick sixes thrown?
It could easily be Jameis. He's definitely top 5 at a minimum.
We witnessed 2 in person?
I think it was 3.
3?
That was when he asked. That was when he asked the Lord to deliver him from pick.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know if you saw they shouted out that Jameis Winston 1 of 1 account though on during that broadcast after the QB sneak. Like, which if you don't follow Jameis Winston 1 of 1 on Twitter, go give it a look. He's doing great. Now, most interceptions. It could be longevity wise. I kind of want to say it's. I almost want to say it's Brady, or just because you played for so long, it has to be a good amount. Or Brady probably has one of those freak stats, like he was never has thrown a pick 6 ever or something. I'm just gonna start naming quarterbacks, and I think I get 15 guesses.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you at 3.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drew Brees.
No.
Peyton Manning.
No.
Brett Favre.
Yes.
Oh,
Brett Favre.
Zach.
31. 32. Sorry.
See, longevity.
Which I feel like it'd be more for some reason. Like, what is Jameis at?
He has
30.
I mean, he got a 10th of that in one game. So, does it not include active players? I feel like not enough people.
No, Matthew Stafford's number 2.
I don't think enough people are talking about Jameis's 30 for 30 season enough anymore. It's just a piece of history.
30 for 30.
And that's not 30 for 30, the documentary. That is 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Yeah.
The perfect season. It's a square.
Jameis Winston is tied for 34th with 14.
So he threw most of his pick sixes last
We
year.
witnessed that.
When you were at the game.
Like a vast majority of them were last season. That's crazy. Thank you.
13.
Really?
Yeah.
He's more pick sixes than wins as a college coach? That's not good. People forget he's on the market now. Hey, LSU, did you call Trent Dilfer? Just make him say no. Not if people are talking about it. I also always forget that in this college coaching search, they can get guys from the NFL too.
Yeah.
Like I saw Brian Dable's name getting thrown out. I forgot that he's like eligible for this.
He's an option. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, well, he's in the NFL. You can't You can't cross like that. That's not allowed. You can't mix it up. They should hire Mike Malone. Michael Malone.
Michael, sir.
Sorry. Coach. That's Mr. Coach Michael Malone, sir. That is our show. Thank you so much for being here on another Tuesday. We love you guys. Hey, if this gets to 1,000, comment your Venmo. Someone will get $100 from Joey Bush. No,
I'll do it.
We'll split it. We'll be generous. We'll split it.
Zach
Someone
was
will get
hesitant on the split, though. Got to call him out.
Zach may be in and out of the split. We'll see. He's got to save up money to go to.
He's got a Lion King.
He's got to go see another play. Eric's hey, did you see those tickets? You don't get to sit in the orchestra for cheap. It's that podcast, that FanDuel money.
Yeah, that
FanDuel money. That check hit.
That's hidden.
Said box seats at the Met. That's our show. We will be back next week.